I sniff it, yes you can. 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 And I sniff it to all the people who like frags like Charm City does. Made this track so you really know what live was. Come together over fragrances. That's the why, cuz getting love and support from the vibers. Put your sense of the day in the chat, cuz no wrong sense where whatever and for just because. Positivity and love with a live hug. A life full of fragrance is what I love. Finding hidden gems from Dior to Roche Dove. Negativity and fighting is what we're above. Try to diss, we throw up the hand with a big shrug. Like a card of positives, it's a plus love. If you wanna cause drama, won't even think of us. The connoisseurs fly high like a dove. And I sniff it, yes you can. 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 I sniff it. With my frags that I can spray in layers. A connoisseur, but also a poem sayer. At times a live studio purveyor. Won't choke you out, but not a sissy sprayer. Hit the like, you'll be doing us a really big favor. Subscribe if this track has a lot of flavor. Rest in peace, Fife Dog, who's resting with our savior. Follow us for the fragrance behavior. Make a note of the fragrances we gave you, one by one, or apply them in layers. Do you like the fragrances we share? Keep an open mind, don't be a naysayer. Find some new frags that you can savor. Doesn't matter if you're minor or major. From niche to designer, we're the player. As you inhale like a breath of fresh air.
All right. We are in the house. We got Hidden Gems. Salute. Always definitely the man. Cologne in the building. Salute. And Red Spence, my man with day 3. So we're definitely looking to give some information on this house. So put your sense of the days in the chat and we'll get started in just a minute. All right. Pacific Chill, man, Reds, that's a nice one. I am crazy about Louis Vuitton Fresh Scents. So I've got Meteor, I've got Afternoon Swim, and I have Imagination. And Pacific Chill is definitely the next one on the list. I'm trying to get off of fresh fragrances for the summer because winter's coming up, or fall and winter, and I got to get back into the fall and winter rotation. So my scent of the day, just for everybody, it is, I actually got it finally, Attraction Fatale. Attraction Fatale by Reisinger and Curly Fragrance. What I can say is she gets a lot of haters, but this one isn't bad. To me, this is a boozy Pegasus in that kind of realm. I think a lot of people say that it's a designer. It basically, to me, has a mass appealing, not entry level niche, mass appealing. I think it's pretty good. Of course, if you can see it, the bottle does. It's not showing up. You can see it a little bit, like right here. The bottle does have some scratches on it, but otherwise, it is okay. It is okay. And this one was recommended to me by High Spiritual Game, or Fresh Prince of the Trenches, and I like it. It's not bad. It's an 8. I'm probably gonna do a full bottle review of it, and just got it just a couple days ago. All right, what's up? So Red Spence, the man, Hidden Gems, and then we got Terrence Sr. in the house. And the center of the day is Club de Nuit Precios. Nice. So, as everybody knows, we are going to get into it. And I am reviewing the House of Day 3. I actually had the sample discovery set for a while, and I was wearing it on my Senator days. If you were going back and forth, I know Reg and some other people, we vibe on the Senator days, and with Senator days, I'm wearing. So I was wearing each different one on different scents of the day and giving my thoughts on it. And I really wanted to go through and have a full review of the house. So, really quickly, I'll talk about Day 3 fragrances. Day 3 is not a mass market company. Day 3 crafts all their perfumes by hand in small batches with an unrelenting eye and nose toward detail. Each formula is composed by Day 3 perfumer Michael Paul. After the formula is written, the perfume is then compounded in-house and left to macerate on site in our Arizona lab. Every bottle is created individually, labeled and boxed by hand, and then shipped by one of their family members. Finally, each and every bottle that leaves their lab is accompanied by a personal, handwritten thank you note and a complimentary sample. Got the handwritten note and the sample. Perfumes inspired by the people and culture of the Dominican Republic. They are proud to bring authentic Dominican aromas to the world of niche perfumery. In 2023, Day 3 Fragrances received the Aftel Award at the 9th Annual Art and Olfaction Awards. The award is named in honor of Mandy Aftel, and they won it for La Tacita de Café. So that is what we have about the house. Michael Paul, if you are watching, si está mirando, hook a brother up. I have the decant, the discovery set, and I think they give you a sample or a coupon price off if you get any of the fragrances. And some of them are full bottle worthy, and I'll talk about that when I go through. I will just hit really quickly looking at what's in there. All right, JM, peace. Chanel Allure, oh, extreme. Yeah, nice one. Nice one. So I thank everybody for being in. Please hit the like button. I finally got finished doing the Can I Sniff It song. I'm actually going to, so I had it done where I finished the words, put all the words together. It's actually a composer that you work with. And I'm actually going to get just the soundtrack instrumental part of it so I can actually spit my own lines to it. But it is what it is. Go out, since we got Reg in the building. I want to know, Reg, which one you want me to start with first. So we'll get, because I know Reg was the one that has been looking and talking to it. So, Reg, if you're in the building, which one you want me to start with first? Start with Bonnie. Okay, so Bonnie, I have it right here. And that was the first one. And this one, we'll spray it 2 times. Wow. This one is one I like. And I put it up at between an 8.5 and a 9. This one has good moderate projection at least, and it lasted at least 6 hours on skin. It is citrus, and then it's also really, really kind of citrus spicy with a sugar vibe to it. This one is one of my favorites. I know Tazo talked about having something with mango in it. This is Caribbean citrus. And this one was based off of Bonnie, which is a town in the Dominican Republic. I've never been to Dominican Republic. I've been to Puerto Rico. If a town smells like this one is really, really nice. The mango is nice, and this is one that I do think is full bottle worthy. I know there's been a lot of hype on this one. The hype is real. I think this one is a keeper, and this is a summer scent that I'm definitely going to get. I'm wondering if I'm gonna get it before this summer or if I'm gonna get it for next summer. I'm trying to hold off on my summer scents. I bought a lot this summer and working on back on the fall so I can be ready to to be able to hang with Suits and Scents and Demand Cologne. Nosy, what's up? What's up? I see you in the building. Put in your scent of the day when you get a chance. So I put this between an 8.5 and a 9. I think for a summer citrus scent, this one really, to me, doesn't smell exactly like anything else. And even some of the other things that I've smelled with mango in it, it's really different. But this one is definitely a keeper. This is one that I really like. How many other people like Bonnie? So I know Reg likes it. For Big AJ, what's up? Oh, I got my Wu Tang on. I know you can't see it that well, but it's a Wu Tang type of day. So protect your neck. So Bonnie is definitely a keeper. Bonnie is one that I definitely want to get a full bottle of. Reg, let's keep kicking it. Reg, which one do you wanna go with next? Okay, so anybody can chime in. Otherwise, I will go to what I have next. So Demand, you haven't smelled any of them. Another one that I like. All right, Downtown Deja Vu. Well, I have Del Mar in my hand right now. That one, and then I'll get to all of them in that. So Downtown Deja Vu and Amber Dominicano. So Del Mar, nice. I mean, for just a decant, the atomizers are really nice if you can see that. And Del Mar is another one that I like. I gave Del Mar an 8, and to me, it reminds me sort of with Whetstone that I have. It doesn't smell exactly like it, but this one is a photorealistic one where you really get that kind of feeling of the salt water and the sand and being on the shore of the beach. This one is what I really liked as far as a summer scent. To me, you can't go wrong with this one as a summer scent. And this one on the top, it has ginger and lime and bergamot in the mid, jasmine, coconut, and a sand accord. And you can definitely smell the sand. To me, it is very photorealistic as far as that's concerned. And then the base is amber and white musk. It does have the musk does shine through. I really like this. I gave it an 8, but the more I smell it, maybe I'm giving it 8.5. In all honesty, just in general as a house, I can say that the house really does do a good job in blending everything and putting things together. They've done a really good job on all the fragrances. There isn't any fragrance that I don't like, but I'm really thinking now I'm gonna have to put Del Mar up as a 9. I really like the kind of Whetstone DNA and that by the sea type vibe. So Del Mar in Spanish means of the sea or from the sea, and to me, this is photorealistic on how that is. Suits and Scents, how you doing? Shout out to you, sir. Got 13 in the building. I appreciate it. So Del Mar is another one, and I'm hoping that I really don't get into a position where I want to buy everything in the house, but I did want Del Mar as well. So I'm gonna go to the next one that we had, and that's Amber Dominicano. So, and then we'll go next to Downtown Deja Vu, and then we'll do La Tacita de Cafe. So, Reds, the only one I didn't get was Escandalo. And I don't know why it wasn't in my package. I did end up getting Midnight Whisper in the package, but I didn't get Escandalo. I'm gonna try to check that one out. I did look it up, but that one didn't come in there, and I'm gonna have to check that one out. So this is the sprayers on these are nice. The atomizers are really nice. So this one to me has that Coca-Cola vibe. Amber Dominicano to me is kind of in between what I would say it would be in between Enigma and Tonka Cola. It's not as deep and as dark with that earthiness of Enigma or Creation E, but then it's not as light as Tonka Cola. To me, Tonka Cola is more just on the Coca-Cola vibe and like the cherry kind of vanilla vibe, and less on the deep, dark richness that you would kind of get with an earthy type vibe. But this one is kind of in the middle. So I gave this one an 8, and the only reason why I gave it that is because I have Tonka Cola, I have Enigma. There's another one that I've been testing out by Morph, and that's Carlito recommended that house. And there's another one there that is also in that same type of vein. And maybe I just took off just some because it's not as unique. But this one is a really nice one too. And otherwise, I'd end up buying the whole house. So this one, because I have Enigma and because I have Tonka Cola, I didn't really put this as buy worthy, and I gave it an 8. But I think this is a really nice scent. And if you don't have Enigma or Tonka Cola, I would recommend you to get this one. So I'm gonna have to check out Escandalo because I did not get that one, and I really want to know what that one is about. So I will go to the next one that I said I would do is La Tacita de Cafe. I believe that's the next one. So, and also Downtown Deja Vu. But let me do La Tacita de Cafe, and then I'll do Downtown Deja Vu. Yeah. So this one, we get 2 sprays on that. If I can get the actual on it. This is definitely, and this one is a powerhouse. This one, La Tacita de Cafe, a little cup of coffee. It is a coffee forward scent. I really like coffee forward fragrances. And this one probably, in my mind, is one of the biggest performers as far as projection and sillage and longevity. This one lasted a really good long time. This is the one that won the 2023 Alt and Olfaction AFTEL Award. And this one is definitely fire. Terrence, you were right. This one is definitely blind buy worthy if you like coffee fragrances, but this one is on the list. So right now I have 3 that I want to get from the house. I'm definitely going to have to shout out to Michael Paul and see if I can get a, hey, I love your fragrances and I did something on YouTube discount. So I am definitely getting this one. So La Tacita de Cafe. We'll go over the notes real quick. The top is orange, spices, and sweet cream. And then the mid is Dominican coffee, rum, and caramel and rose. And the base is amorous, brown sugar, vanilla, and Tonka Absolute. This one is one of, I definitely, when I sprayed it, when I wore it that day, and I wore it inside. It was one of the days that I didn't go outside in the heat. And yeah. You're right, the man. It does look like I'm gonna end up buying a house. But this one, I definitely have to get this one. If I put it in order, this would be one of the first ones that I get, especially coming up for the fall and winter. It's gourmand. It's really really a nice fragrance, and it reminds me of Turkish coffee. So I've never had Dominican coffee, but I have had Turkish coffee, and it comes in a little cup, and it's like a super shot of espresso. And when I smell this, that's what I get. And there's some people from the Middle East that make Turkish coffee for me, and I can go get it, and it's a little shot. And that's what this one reminds me of. And this one is definitely going to be the first one I buy, Bonnie and then Del Mar. So I'm gonna have to put them in order and tell you which ones I'm buying first. But I think as of right now, La Tacita de Cafe is the first one I'm buying. So you can use Sips 15 for day 3 fragrances. Oh, okay. So Sips and Sniffs, they got a discount. Is that where it came from? So we'll see. But I definitely, if I can get a little discount, I definitely need that. I think I get maybe $35 off. I think this discovery set was $35, and I think I get $35 off on my first fragrance, and then I'll try to use every coupon I get, because I definitely don't like to pay retail. So here's Downtown Deja Vu, and this is definitely going to be a problem. So if you look at this one, as Suit and Sense says, I murdered this. I had to stop basically spraying this so I would have a little bit to spray for the live. So I murdered Downtown Deja Vu, and this one is so we get it nice. Man, the sprayers, the atomizers are really nice. So Downtown Deja Vu to me puts me in the mind of like a JPJ, John Paul Gaultier type vibe, or an Invictus type vibe. It is like candy sweet and and musky, and it really does, and powdery. So I like this one, especially in the heat. I used it a lot. I think I wore it twice actually, and so I do know that I like Downtown Deja Vu. The only reason, and I gave Downtown Deja Vu an 8.5. The only reason that I didn't put this in a buy is because I have things in this one, and again, I can't buy the whole house all at once. But this one was really nice, and I know this one is, as Sue said, I Conan this little decant. And like I said, I had to hold up on it. I had to put it to the side because it would have not been any left for this one. So I really like this one, Downtown Deja Vu, and it has top notes of apple, red berry, and citruses. The mid is iris, rose, and white linen accord. So it has a white linen accord. It's really, really bright and really clean and fresh. The base is suede, cinnamon, and cotton candy. And what really comes out, the red berries and the citruses come out in the beginning, and that white linen accord, the powderiness from the iris. It's not as powdery, I would say, as but it does have that sweet and nice thing. One of the more powdery ones, basically to get you in that neighborhood, is Say Less, and that one I'll look at next. Actually, this one was another one. I Conan this one. I just murdered it. I like using Suit's word, Conan. I just murdered this one. This was another one that I had to lay off on to make sure I had something for the live. Mr. Bashan Johnson, salute. So this one is closer to me in the Dior Homme kind of neighborhood. but it's not an exact one. This is I gave this one say less a 9. I really like this one, and I wore this a couple times as well. So this one is a really good summer scent, and man, I like the way it's blended, and I really it's hard being a fragrance collector because this one is another one that I really wanted to just go ahead and buy. This one it's clean and fresh, and this one is not as powdery as Dior Homme, but the citrus at the top with the lemon and the citron and bergamot, and then it has in the mid iris, candy violet, narcissus, lychee, and a rain accord. And you definitely get that type of like just rain type vibe with it. And then the base has woods, musk, and amber. This one is really special, and like I gave it a 9. This one is one of the ones that I think is at the top of my list for what we have right here. So yeah, yeah, I'm seeing I'm going through this a lot faster. So after I go through this, I'm gonna open it up and get some people to get on the live with me, and we can talk about some other things. But I will go to the next one. Is so I did say less. I go to Silent Rescue, and all right. Now, this one, it reminds me of African leather. And I don't know if it has cardamom, but when I sprayed it, the first thing I thought of was African leather. And anybody else that has gone through the discovery set, let me know if you get the same vibe with Silent Rescue. Because to me, this one is like a lighter version of African leather. African leather has more of a leather heavy vibe, but I always thought what gave African leather that distinct smell was the cardamom in it, but I don't think this one has any cardamom in it. So this one is an incense focused, and it's a straight to de parfum. And the top notes, it has bergamot, pink pepper, black pepper, incense, and juniper. The mid are frankincense, lily of the valley, and geranium. And then the base has cedar, benzoin, olibanum, and musk. To me, yeah, this is in the African leather vibe. And I have African leather. Reg, I know you say you never tried African leather, but I have it. And as soon as I got back home, I sprayed this against African leather, and they're not 1-to-1. Maybe it's like 75%, but it gives me that African leather vibe. So this one I gave an 7.5. I like it. I like it, but it reminds me so much of African leather that I think it would be duplicitous to have this in my collection. But I don't know. I guess I have to make some sort of differentiation because I can buy the whole house. It looks like most of them. I did not find any fragrance that I didn't like. So this one is. And guys, I'm gonna put in the chat because I'm gonna invite some other people in. So I'm gonna put in the chat. Let's see. And I'm gonna finish these two, but we'll get some other people in. So all I will state is We want to have a nice live. I believe everybody is getting along. We're going to go with the "Can't we all just get along" Rodney King vibe. But I would like to get some other people and see what their thoughts on the day 3. So anybody that knows anything about day 3, or anybody that wants to get on and we can talk about fragrances, you can hit the link and we will get you in. So the next one I will talk about is Philosophia. And this one, Philosophia in Spanish means philosophy. And let's see. Okay, to me, I guess this is kind of in the vibe of Double Attack. It's in a straight. It's chocolate, tobacco. The tobacco is really strong in here. And I like this one. This one is a chocolate tobacco, hazelnut. It's really blended really well. And it says that the top notes are bergamot, cardamom, black pepper. The mid is cashmere, tobacco, cypriol oil, and then hazelnut. And then in the base, it is vanilla absolute, chocolate, musk, and leather. All right, we're gonna bring some people on. I'm gonna add to the stage, and then I'll go into the last one really quickly. But Suits, Gems, anybody, you can come on in. What's up?
Sure, what's good, family?
How's
Hold on,
everything?
man. Good, man. Get my coffee. I got you playing too at the same time on my other phone. Because
Oh, yeah.
when I bought this phone, I still kept my this one. So I got 2 flip phones. But that one doesn't work no more. It's not connected. It only works on internet.
Got it.
Yo, man, I'm really excited about those fragrances you're pulling out, man. Wow.
Man, I'm the only thing I'm not excited about is what my
Bank account?
pocket is gonna say, and my bank account is gonna say after I get all of these. But what I can say is day 3 is, hey, what's good? No, Sally knows it all. Like I said, anybody that wants to come in on live, let's bring it up. We can talk about some other things, but man, day 3, I know Sally's not all of a day 3 fan. I think he doesn't like some of them, but what I can say is that the perfumer did a really good job in blending them. There wasn't anyone that was off-putting or anyone that I thought I didn't like. And I don't know. So I got this last one, and a few of them I had to stop spraying the samples so I would have something for the live. So it is. I'm gonna have to reach out to Michael Paul and see if I can get a I love discount. But I know Sips got 15. Is that 15%? The Sips 15? Does that give you 15% off? Okay, so this one is Midnight Whisper, and I think I made a mistake and I did not sample this one. But to me, this one it's like a lighter version of Qatar. So this is the first time I've actually smelled this one. And it's definitely has kind of that whiskey booziness and stuff like that. So yeah, I actually like this one too.
Nice.
So in the chat, Reg, which ones do you have? So somebody tell me which ones they have, and I'm curious to see which ones. What's up, Jason? So yeah, you got the 15% off. You got the don't pay retail discount. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to use that because I know I'm gonna buy. And I think if I remember correctly, they sell it in 50 mil, like it's 130 for 50 mil, and then it's 200 and something for the 100 mil or whatever, like that. So yeah. So I definitely have to check that one out. It looks like we lost the man, but what I can really say is that I like every one of them. So it is true. It's a really nice house, and I see what the hype was all about. So I have this one, and let's go through the order. I know I'm buying I wrote on them La Tacita de Cafe, so Bonnie and Escandalo. I really need to check out Escandalo, but I know I'm going to buy Bonnie, and I wrote on there. And then let's see. Oh, wow. I think Say Less and Del Mar. So that might be 4 that I'm feeling are definitely full bottle worthy, like soon. So they don't smell synthetic. You're right, Reds. They smell really good. And the only thing I hate is the more fragrances you smell, the more you want to buy. So that is definitely the problem. They're not synthetic at all. So what's up, Suits? Or let's get some more people on. I didn't realize that I would go through this so quickly. This is the first time I've done this many in a live at one time. And when it's just me doing it, it went a lot quicker than I thought. So, Suits, you want to click in, or somebody else want to click in? Just come on in.
Sorry about that, man. I was trying to change the camera view.
Okay.
Because it makes it hard for me to show these fragrances the other way around.
All right, we'll open it up. Let's open it up and see. Does anybody have a question? Anybody want to ask me a question? I look like I'm gonna try to get to an hour at least. So I was hoping maybe a couple other people would jump on. Sally, are you gonna jump on? Who else? Anybody? I went through the house quicker than I thought. But what I definitely can say is that I'm in trouble, and hopefully Mrs. Charm City is not watching. Mr. Terrence Sr., my man.
Hey, what's going on, Charm City? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. And then we got Suits and Sense coming in. So, Terrence, I know you have some day threes, right?
Well, I got a Downtown Deja Vu. That's
Downtown
the first
Deja
bottle I
Vu.
bought. But I got the set too. I still have the Discovery set. So
Your Discovery set, did it come with Escandalo?
Well, I had it before Escandalo came out. And before Escandalo dropped, he was giving it away for free. All you did was pay for shipping. So I got that through that.
Oh, nice. Suits, what's up? What's up, sir?
What's going on?
Suits, how y'all doing?
What's up, Terrence? What's up, Suits?
I gotta call you Button Down and Sense today because I don't see the Suits, so I'm gonna call you Button Down and Sense.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, I got about 5 from the house myself that I want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely have 4 that I'm saying I need to buy soon. And there's a
Mhm.
couple more that I could buy. I can say that there wasn't any of them that I smelled that I didn't thought wasn't at least buy worthy. But some of them I
Yeah.
thought smelled similar to other things. Has anybody smelled Silent Rescue and African Leather so I can make sure that my nose isn't off kilter?
Well, I haven't smelled African leather, but I have smelled Silent Rescue.
Okay. Okay.
The only memo that I've smelled was French leather.
French leather. So I know,
So
Suits,
that was,
you have African Leather, but you don't have Silent Rescue.
I'm hearing a double playback. Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm pulling out some samples here, guys.
Got it. Okay, so William Rodriguez is saying Escandalo is fire, and Philosophia is the favorite from the house so far. Philosophia is nice. To me, it's in the vein of Double Attack. It's got a nice chocolate, hazelnut, and tobacco. I think this one is nice too. This one is really nice too.
yeah, Philosophy is nice.
Yeah,
I think that's the fifth one for me that I like.
Philosophia. Yeah, I have to say this one is probably in that buy list with the other four. So maybe that's 5.
Yeah, because for me it was La Casita de Cafe was the top one that I smelled that I liked.
Yeah, I
there
think
was
so.
like
You didn't like that one that much, but yeah, La Tacita de Cafe was one that I really liked.
if you like coffee, that you're gonna love that. If you like
Yeah.
coffee, you're gonna love that one.
Now I don't
But
think he said it smelled like cat piss, but because
nah,
that's his dish line right there.
yeah, I know how silly get. But yeah, Downtown Deja Vu was the first one I bought. I was gonna get Del Mar first, but that Downtown Deja Vu with the red berries and the fruitiness and the sweetness with that clean linen, dog, that one was the one. That one was the one for me.
Yo, I got some. I got a bag of colognes. They just brought to me. I got a
What's in
bunch
the
of
bag?
samples.
All
Huh?
right. It's like, what's in the bag?
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, that's what Dedrick does. I
Big
have
bag.
to admit, I have killed Downtown Deja Vu. So I do like the scent, and yeah, you're not making it any easier for me, Terrence.
Well, you know the story behind it, right?
The Downtown Deja Vu.
Yeah. It's supposed to remind you of a day at the mall back in the day.
Okay. No, I didn't know that.
Because if you look up the notes on the house site, it's not clean linen. It's called fresh white t-shirt.
Nice. Okay. So let me check that out.
The house, yeah, the house site has the little stories. And Del Mar is actually inspired by Del Mar in California. He went to a friend's house. They live on the beach, and that's how he came up with that.
That one is very, very photorealistic of a beach.
Mm-hmm. That's how he came up with that one. La Casita de Cafe, little cup of coffee. He got that from his wife's grandmother or mother. Just like the coffee that she was drinking or whatnot. Like, yeah. Everything's based off of something that he actually experienced.
That's nice.
Just like Bondi is.
Yeah.
His wife's from the Dominican Republic. So Escandalo, all that is all inspired by the Dominican culture.
Those are my people right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I saw I did see fresh white new t-shirt. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Like instead of the berries and all the fruits, he has a fruit smoothie. He has it's like supposed to be like a fresh Remember Wilson's from back in the day, the leather store.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. And yeah, it's supposed to be like you walking around the mall when you were a kid, teenager. All those things like come back to he put it all in the scent, in the fragrance. I love it.
Got it. Suits, you're muted if you're talking.
Yeah, I need to dive more into this house. I'm not familiar with this house that much.
Yeah, it's high quality, man. Like high quality oils. Escandalo is an extract. All the
Yeah.
rest of them are eau de parfums.
I think Silent Rescue is also S straight, and then La Tacita de Cafe is an X straight. I think the
Yeah,
rest
that's my favorite though. That's a good one right there.
that is. Can't stop, won't stop.
And you got
Appreciate you, Terrence.
hey,
did
problem.
Nosy
Appreciate
check in?
you guys too.
No, I haven't seen him. I know he was
in the chat.
He was in the chat.
Yeah. Yo, Nosy, man, jump in, man. Don't worry about it. Forget all that nonsense, man.
He was in and out of the chat, so I don't know what he's doing right now. Yeah, day 3 is pretty good, man. If you guys haven't got into it, y'all can get your nose on it. You know what I'm saying?
So
the
that's a
whole
niche
house
fragrance?
set. It's indie niche, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
in the house, and I mean it's not really. I think it's $35 for the discovery set.
So and you get the whole house except for Escandalo until they put it in there.
That's not bad.
So what would y'all say is the top fragrance? The top banker?
La Tacita de Cafe.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. La Tacita de Cafe.
That Dominican coffee is real, man. For real.
It is. It reminds me of Turkish coffee, but because I haven't had Dominican coffee, but the Turkish coffee that comes in it's a little cup, and I mean it's strong.
Tacitas, we call them tacitas.
Yeah. Yep. It is strong. It is strong.
Yeah, it's good though. Like that's the best one. That's the first one that really got me. Was that La Tacita de Cafe. I like Amber Dominicano too, but it does smell like a lot of other things that you may smell. But that La Tacita de Cafe is the one. To me, that's the one from the house. That's the top one from the house.
Yeah. So, Suits, do you have any coffee scents?
Yeah, I have a few. Well, I mean, none where coffee is the prominent note. You know, the coffee assists, but none where coffee is the prominent note. Nah, that's a good question.
Yeah, so Montal has intense cafe.
Yeah. Nah, I don't have that.
And I have intense ristretto cafe, which has a coffee rose from Montal.
I heard about those too.
Hey, Nosy, I don't have any experience with the house either. Still jump on? Or you parole in the neighborhood?
Yo, Nosy, man, jump on, man. Let's dead all that nonsense. Come on, man.
No, he said he's good. He said he just didn't know anything about the house. But we can bring you in. So I'm trying to think of do you have any ones that smell like sea water or a beach scent? Del Mar is a good one if you like that.
Yeah, Del Mar, yeah. Del Mar is pretty good. Bonnie is good, but Bonnie didn't agree with me with my skin. I get too much of the mango leaf in that.
Oh no, I thought Bonnie was fire. I really did. I like that one. As far as a fresh fragrance,
it's not that I didn't like it though.
Oh, it just when you spray it on your skin, it
it's just I get too much of the leaf, way too much of the leaf.
So,
yeah,
but that's the one I have like 3 samples of that. I don't know why I had so many of them. I kept getting them. They actually sent
Stormont
me
Jane.
extras.
Which one is that one?
Montebaco Verano and
Got it.
Gatsby 22.
Nice.
No, good.
Okay, yeah.
So-
Or my Jane, another one I got to get into. Sally got me hip to those.
Yeah, Sally. I bought Tolu because of Sally. So William Rodriguez is saying Del Mar is better than Bonnie, and yeah, I can get with that. Del Mar is really photorealistic. I mean, definitely when you spray Del Mar, it really says by the sea. And Robert Platinum, I see you need to get a coffee scent. Yes, sir. I only have a couple coffee scents, but yeah, coffee is a great scent to have, great gourmand, and I definitely want to have some more of that in my collection. And I'm trying to think of between Del Mar and Barney, which one Bonnie would I get first?
Between Del Mar and Bonnie,
Yeah.
it depends. If you like those super freshies, like fresh, you're probably gonna go with Del Mar.
Hey Jay, yeah, Side Effect is a beast. It's sweet, but it's a beast.
See that? But Bonnie is fresh, but it has that mango and papaya though. If you like that mango and papaya, how they come together in that, Bonnie's probably their best seller.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. But I like Del Mar. Del Mar is nice too. Yeah,
Bonnie. Yeah, I like Del Mar. Bonnie's the reason why I even heard of the house.
The house, because Bonnie is the one that everybody talks about.
Yeah.
So
No, he just came out with the Bonnie oil, the body oil for the Bonnie. They just came out with that.
Missing Side Effect. Yeah, so I have Side Effect. I like Side Effect, but it's not my favorite from the house. If we talk about Initio, I like Absolute Aphrodisiac better than I like Side Effect. And I don't know. So Suits, what do you and of course I like Oud for Greatness.
My favorite side effect. My favorite Initio is Must Therapy. Well, yeah, Must Therapy, but that Nakata Delight got me now. Yeah, that Nakata Delight, man. Shoot, that black cherry in there, boy, does something to me.
I haven't purchased that one yet. I did get a sample when I went up, and I did look at it.
I just saw Oud for Greatness for under 200 too.
You should get that. Yo.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a backup bottle of Oud for Greatness. Must Therapy is probably one of the sexiest clean fragrances that I know of. Every time yep, here we go. We got 5 in the house, and now we got Nosy, and he's not doing neighborhood watch.
Poppin' Nosy. It's a New York thing. That's why he's laughing. He know what's up, man. It's a New York thing. That's why he's laughing.
Definitely not doing neighborhood watch. But what's happening, John?
He's not playing.
Nosy was good, my boy.
Hey,
on a Friday night.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
On
Sally's Live. My day was over relatively early.
Yesterday on Sally Live, boy, Nosy got real comfortable on the couch.
Oh yeah.
It was 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
1:30 in the morning. Got comfortable.
How long did everybody go on? At about 12 o'clock, I was like, I got to go to work.
Nah, I think we was out till like 2. I know we went about 2 and some change.
No, yeah, we got off about 1:30.
Yeah, but the whole live went about 2 hours, 20 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, a little over 2 hours.
Yeah, I looked at the replay today, boy. Y'all some vampires, man. Shoot.
Yeah.
Hey, I work third shift, so I'll be up all night.
We was chucking. We studied
I
on.
get up early, and if I don't get to work, I can't buy fragrances, so I gotta get.
I tell you, I tell you
The
one thing.
night before, me and Nosy was on live for 3 hours on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, that was the night before that. That was
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday night. That was
And we got
Wednesday
off about
morning.
2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, Wednesday morning.
I'm just
Yeah, we
convinced,
was
man. Nosy don't sleep. I mean, not Nosy. Sally don't sleep. Well, Nosy don't sleep either, but Sally don't sleep, man.
No, Sally needed an energy drink to stay up last night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
we
was
was
eating
fucking.
cookies and everything.
Yeah. I would have loved to been pop in, but I can't really chime in, so I ain't want to come in and look at all as serious as Suits did. Came in and just sat there with
I
the
just sat there, hey,
straight face.
but you know what? No,
He
because
had his
this
game face on.
no, this is why I chimed in.
Yo,
This is why I
Nosy
chimed
checked
in
in.
because
Nosy checked in. Yo.
no, if he invites you, then you got to show respect and check in.
No,
Even though I don't
but
know much about
I
the house,
understand, but
you know.
you know, like
Only-
I'm not familiar, so I felt like I couldn't add to the conversation. Like I have no like I've heard things, like I've just heard things,
Right.
but you know what good is what I've heard if I have no input on actually experiencing the sense.
Yeah,
But yeah, I've heard good things though.
yeah,
Don't feel
Actually
bad. I
heard
haven't
some
smelled
more.
nothing either, Nosy.
yeah. But I
Yeah.
want to bring other people in because I guess
Nah, I definitely don't feel bad. I just, you know, it's not. Yeah. It's that fire will or remember me.
Remember
Yeah,
me.
that's what Sully want to do.
Yeah, I gotta get on them
is
your boys.
Sully is in love with that remember me.
Yo,
I gotta
Nosy,
get
I
on them
couldn't
your
believe
boys.
you didn't like Private Label.
I don't dislike Private Label.
No, I was just
It's
shocked.
just
You didn't like it.
it wasn't. Nah. I don't dislike it. I like the Pachulis a little more.
Oh, I got you.
And then some of the weirder scents. Well, not weirder, but some of the not so popular scents. Because technically, Private Label is one of their more popular scents.
Silly.
Yeah, that might be the most popular scent right there.
That is. It took me a while to get used to that one though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Me,
I don't know. They patchouli amber thing. I respect what they do there. With the patchouli.
They do, but it just. I guess my nose had to mature to that. But here we got a question. I think because I have everybody going in. We got different platforms all streaming at the same time. So Hollywood says, "Are you guys interested in trying the new Louis Vuitton Lovers?" I have lately been a Louis Vuitton fan, so if it's Louis Vuitton, I'll at least try it. I definitely will.
But my guy
Actually,
Josh said last
Josh,
night that it's heavy
go ahead,
sandalwood.
Terrence. Yeah, so
He
so
said
I'm
it's heavy
intrigued by
sandalwood. He
that.
said it's nice.
Yeah.
He said it's nice.
Yeah, Prep said that it was So
Yeah.
I'm actually intrigued just by hearing that is heavy on the sandalwood. I must get a sniff on that.
Yeah, he said it's real nice.
You know, I like what is that? Killian Sacred Wood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
That's definitely a nice sandalwood.
all right. We got a question in the chat for everybody. What fragrance do y'all regret buying? So I know the man he doesn't regret buying
I
anything.
blind buy my whole thing. I blind buy 500 fragrances, no problem. I don't regret nothing. All I can say is the better your nose is, the less regrets you have. Straight up.
I wouldn't call it a regret, but eventually I kind of gave away Eros, the EDT. I wasn't a big after a while. I mean, you know, Eros EDT. I kind of gave that away. That was I wasn't a big fan of that. But Flames, I love that.
Okay.
The only regret I have of a blind buy is Ooh for Glory. I don't know.
Oh, he said a blind buy, or he just said period.
Just period.
In general. Okay, all right.
Just period.
What is Ooh for Glory?
Oud for Glory.
It's a
Initio.
That's a
it's a
clone.
clone of Ooh for
Okay,
Greatness.
Oud
okay.
for Greatness.
But
I mean,
it's
I'm not
basically flipped. It's heavy on the Ooh, funky Ooh.
okay.
Well,
I'm not too familiar with too many clones.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Oud,
Robert, I felt that way.
Mm.
I don't think the Oud for Glory is a great rendition. If you smell it in the air when you first spray it, it does remind you of Oud for Greatness. But to me, there's something about it that is just off-putting to me. I really didn't like it.
Yeah.
I like Supremacy and Oud better. As far as if I was going to try to get a inspiration of Oud for Greatness, it would be Supremacy and Oud.
So look, I got a question. I ain't mean to cut you off. I just thought of this. Are clones considered designer fragrances?
No.
Well, I would assume they're considered niche, right?
I'm just saying.
No.
Because if it's a clone of a niche fragrance, then how can you call that a niche? I'm not getting it. I
Nah,
don't
but
understand clones.
it would be a clone or an inspired by that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't consider.
that's funny.
I don't
though.
even consider clones having a category like that as far as designer and niche. They just
So are they
Nah, that's
under
their
designer?
category. That's their category, clone.
yeah, they clone
It
Or
is.
category.
inspiration.
Okay, so is clones higher than designer, but
Well,
lower than niche?
That's funny.
Here's the thing. If
No,
we
I
want
don't
to
think
get
so.
technical by the definition, designer means that they do other things besides making fragrances.
Right. Yeah, they into
Right.
clothes.
Niche
right.
just means all they do are make fragrances.
Fragrances.
So in theory, you could say Armand.
Clones are niche. Facts.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Technically.
nobody says that. So technically, what I can say, and I understand some people in the chat are talking about avoiding clones. I do, in a sense, buy clones sometimes, but most of the time, if I'm not buying a clone for like material for the channel. Otherwise, hey Tazo, you can come in if you want.
Tazo was Scuddy, my guy. Salud.
Hey Dame 919. So if I'm not buying a clone for the channel, the only time I usually buy clones are when the original doesn't perform as well as I would like, or if an original has been discontinued. So you look at, I really think, and I know if you have an older bottle, I didn't, Creed Aventus. So I got Club de Nuit Intense Man. Now, the man's Creed Aventus, he's got the 4.2. That's a nice one. But the Club de Nuit Intense Man lasts 10 hours on my skin at least.
Yeah,
And
I got that too.
the 2019 of Creed Aventus that I have lasts like 5, and it doesn't project as well as the other one. So whether it's my skin or whether I just got a bad bottle, it is what it is. So does Creed Aventus smell better? Yes. Is it blended better? Yes. Is it more
Sully, what you watching? I ain't say you wasn't watching.
Huh?
No, I'm talking to Sully. Sully said, Nosy, I'm watching. I'm like, I didn't say he wasn't watching.
Yo,
why
before everybody continues, speaking about designers, guys, right here, this is a designer brand that makes niche quality fragrance. Harari.
Now I've seen
You guys know.
you.
Spence was Scuddy, my guy. Sorry about that.
No problem. I've seen you talk about Harari on your channel, but I've never tried them. But where do you get those from?
Oh, from the actual website.
Yo, I see my name,
bad.
I respond, Sully. It's cool.
No, I get that actually from the website. I never seen it on any online.
Okay.
Hey,
never
the man.
Heard of them.
What's good,
The
fam?
man. Hey, tell them what you told me about the guy that what he was making saying
Facts,
about
I get it,
clones. Sully. That who was it Max Aroma, the owner of Max Aroma?
Oh yeah, okay. So the owner of Max Aroma, if you go to the Max Aroma website, he even was saying not to buy clones because you don't know what they're using and what they're putting in there. Sometimes they ain't even following the laws that are supposed to be followed. And he sells the shit. So go figure.
Yeah, I mean that would be interesting. I would think the bigger clone houses are going to use some sort of quality control and stuff like that. But yeah, I would think that if it's a smaller, because in general you could say that about an indie house. Are they following with quality standards? Are they following? You have
Right.
to be.
I think they are.
Yeah, and I would think, say like Alexandria. I would think Alexandria is following pretty strict standards. I would say Armagh, Latafa. I would think, but
Yeah, but they don't have to technically. They're not here. They're not held to the same IFRA standards that American houses are held to, or like most people that or designer and niche, like
so
the popular or the popular niche fragrances or designer fragrances, those houses are held to the IFRA regulations.
Well, they're held to those regulations and in the regulations of, say, their country or stuff like EU.
Right. So like some of the banned substances here, I mean, or chemicals that are banned here might not be banned out there. So they don't have to adhere to some of the things that
and
houses out here have to.
That part is kind
True.
of true, but however, say they want to sell, so say the EU bans a substance. If they want to sell their fragrance in the EU, they can't have that substance in it. So a lot of times, even though, say, maybe Turkey, because Unique Luxury is in Turkey, but in order to be able to sell your fragrances everywhere, you couldn't use that substance. Otherwise, they wouldn't allow you to sell it in their borders. So if America bans a substance, theoretically, unless somehow it slips through, you're not supposed to be able to sell it in America.
Or the fact that they're able to ship out here, that means they're abiding by some standard. They're getting cleared in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
They got to come through customs.
I think Max Aroma was trying to say, the owner, that the ingredients probably ain't that good. Like they probably use the worst of the worst. Yeah, it's gonna get through here, but it ain't like it's not gonna be the same ingredients that you get in like another cheaper fragrance.
They selling $20 to $50 bottles. They not gonna be.
It's
they're
definitely
not gonna be
quality,
top flight, but they don't. The quality doesn't suck.
right? But there are people who, and there are different reviewers and other people who basically try to say that a clone is better than an original. I'm telling you, 99.9% of the time, when I've had both the original and the clone, there is no way that I say the clone smells better than the original. It just doesn't. It's just
no.
It
I
doesn't
agree with
matter
that.
which ones I have. Now, what I can say is that if you have some very basic designer and there's a clone of that they smell very similar. And especially if you have a designer that's using a lot of synthetics, that they can mirror that one a lot better. Yeah, that's the big creed. But all these people who are trying to tell people
2012 nosy.
2012, that's the one to have.
That's
But all these people
that
are trying to tell you
that golden era batch.
Good.
That's the Ventus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
2012.
Yeah. Well, I thought 2013 was the
I don't know which was
the Holy Grail batch. I thought it was 20. I think it's 2013 though. But 2012 wouldn't that be? No, 2010 is the original batch, like the first batch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it came out in 2010.
Yeah, 2010. Yeah, but I think 13 is the Holy Grail batch.
Okay.
But 2012, I'm sure that's not chopped liver either. That's
great.
one of the better batches for sure.
Okay, since my sin of the day is Attraction Fatale. That was my scent of the day. And it just goes in line with what this question is. Would any of you guys try to make your own fragrance?
At the right time.
Try to make? Well, if you got into if you got into chemistry in some way, shape, or form.
Not necessarily. So the way I see
it's not that. It's not that. It's not that.
I wouldn't.
It's not what?
I have made like accords and things like that because I did a perfume fragrance class. So I have made accords. I haven't put together everything in a fragrance because what I do in the class is to try to smell different accords and see how they would smell in a fragrance so that I can do it better. But when they talk about making your own fragrances, most of them aren't making their own fragrances. They're
right. You mean
perfumer.
Yeah. I know. No, that when he said try to make, I'm like, all right, yeah, you have to play in some field of chemistry.
No, you one of a kind, bro.
Hey, yo, listen, ain't we all? Ain't we all? Yo,
for real. Hey, yo, I gotta get off. I gotta get ready to go to work tonight.
All
yes,
right.
sir.
Well, I
So it was
appreciate
nice chatting with you guys.
And
Safe
we'll
travels,
have
man.
to have another one with you on. So
Yeah, I'll still be in the chat.
All right,
Terrence.
But wouldn't we all just because
This dude say I want to make a tobacco friend that smell like Newport.
smell like Newport 100?
Almost passed out, man.
I think I've heard Robert Platinum say that before. I think he said that in another live. I don't I used to back in the day have family that used to smoke Newport 100s. I don't know if I'd want a fragrance that smells like that. He says he really does. All right.
Man, that joint had me dying.
I've never bought any fragrances off of Temu. Has anybody bought any fragrances?
But who would buy a fragrance off Temu?
I haven't. So.
Haven't or wouldn't?
Sure, man.
Neither.
Temu sell everything. They sell socks, hats, human livers, kidneys. They sell
right. So what do you expect if you get a fragrance from Temu? Like what do you expect? Like I don't know if a fragrance of Temu is wearable, to be honest.
I wouldn't wear that.
That's just how I feel. I don't think a fragrance of Temu is sprayable. Like I don't believe you should be putting that on your skin. You might catch a rash. You might burn a hole in your skin.
Yeah, no. I've never even thought about buying anything off of Temu.
Hey, but y'all
wait! You serious?
No, I said I never thought about it. I never even thought about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading the chat. Sully said he brought Amber Premier, and I'm like, but he just.
So Sully's saying he bought something up for Temu?
No, he brought a Javoy fragrance, but he brought Amber Premier. But he was actually, I thought it was Remember Me down to the wire. What happened? Why you switch? What made you change your mind?
We all just sitting here waiting.
I'm waiting for that. Yeah, I'm trying to figure. I'm like,
yo, we all went quiet like Sully was getting ready to speak up.
Sully don't type so fast, man. Sully type with one finger. He's looking at the keyboard trying to find the word.
Yo, that's funny. Everybody went quiet like Sully was going to speak up.
Here's a question.
Okay. All right.
What was the fragrance back in the day, either your father wore or that you copped when you were young, that made you that has nostalgia for you?
Polo Green.
Polo Green.
1977, I think it dropped, or 78. I was rocking that in 82. I was a 4-year-old kid just.
Oh, I gotta be honest. My pops was an oil guy, so it was like Egyptian musks, or actually his standout oil back then for me was it was an oil called Blue Nile.
Egyptian musk came from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the one that made that fragrance. That was fire in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
My pops was an oil dude. But
we got Gucci Guilty in the chat with Hollywood. We got Polo Green. Now, what I can say is Polo Green was a big one for me. Food for Ladies, Robert Platinum. But the first really like expensive fragrance that I bought was in 1987, and that was Bijan for Men. And that one was like $55 back in the day. Now, in 1987, $55 was something. Now, $55 wouldn't even buy you a good designer. But that one, and my dad used to rock Aramis. And I mean, like all day. He would make Suits and Scents look like a sissy spray. My dad would spray so much.
That's where your son got it from.
Yeah, as Nate did. Oh, I meant to tell everybody. Nate proposed yesterday. So
congrats to Nate.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so
Welcome
Nate
to the real
is
world.
now on the road to being hitched.
Nice.
Jump in the broom.
He gonna forget about them fragrances because kids coming next.
No. He hasn't.
He said no. That's not
When
gonna
kids
happen.
come, he had to stop off. So Nate, we have jokes with each other. We talk about we own houses. So whenever whoever has the most in a house, we say, "Oh, I own that house. You got to pay rent if you want to buy a fragrance from me." And so Nate went crazy and bought 4 roses at one time so he could take the house away from me. So with the roses he has and the roses he bought, now he has more roses than I do. And so now he says he owns that house. So I'm gonna have to evict him in a few minutes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to definitely do that.
Yeah. So he bought that, and I'm telling him, I said, "Why are you spending all that money? You gotta pay for your wedding." But he took it as a competition because I told him that he wouldn't own any houses anymore. So he took it as a bet, and he bought 4.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's a terrible thing. To be
I mean, it's a beautiful house that he purchased from, but I don't think the fiance knows about this.
No, I told him I wasn't a snitch though, so I'm gonna let
Too late for that.
let him figure it out.
Yeah, because somebody's watching. They might be watching together. He's getting punched right now.
You might watch it on the replay.
Okay.
I didn't mean to be a snitch.
Her first statement is, "Where's the receipt?"
There you go.
They going back.
You can't take them back, even though I know people that might try.
As long as he didn't open, as long as that wrapper not bust, they can go back.
They sprayed. They are.
Oh, they sprayed. Oh yeah, that's a done deal. That's a done deal. That one's over with.
Yeah.
What for did he get? What for did he purchase?
He got Apex Parfum.
Okay.
What else?
That's good.
I like that.
I mean,
I got the sample right here.
Oh yeah. Let me.
I
can tell you exactly because when he said he evicted me out of the house, he took a picture of him.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's ruthless, yo.
That's messed up.
Yeah. We talked smack like that. Midsummer Dream.
Okay. That's a good one.
Elysium Parfum.
Okay.
Apex Parfum, and what was the other one?
Yo, to be honest, I got the Cologne Parfums and I bought a Parfum. It's like the same thing.
Really?
I mean,
the Parfum just seems a little deeper to me, a little richer.
Yeah, the Parfum has nothing. Like you could get the Parfum off in other like fall, winter, like The parfum goes where the cologne can't.
I don't know. To me, I like when I smell them. I feel like I could pick the notes better in the parfum cologne. When it
Yeah.
comes to the parfum, it's like it's very, yeah, it's more dense, but the longevity is the same. Like my Creation E gives me 10 hours. This Creation E gives me 10 hours.
Do you get that same still kind of earthy, dirty part from the cologne from the
Not because
Yeah, but isn't oh excuse me.
no, 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 no.
Isn't it just aren't those just the colognes just freshened up for like
Yeah.
they're made to be summer specific?
Not really, man. Like to be honest, like if you never smelt them, Nosy, you could really pick the notes out. The only difference between the Creation E, the parfum, and the Cologne parfum is the cola. To me, just feels like it's more, like prominent, more outstanding. But the actual cologne smells better in the parfum. I mean, in the Cologne parfum for me. I mean, I just my opinion. Everybody got their own opinion and their own smell. I just like the Cologne parfum better.
better.
Because of the citrus pop.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't.
It does pop more. It does pop more. I give him that. Yeah, Robert Platinum. He did get the cheaper ones, so he didn't get the Diaghilev. I told him.
Yo, that's a funny. That's a funny statement. He said at least he got the cheaper one. That's funny.
I said, hold on. Those only count for like half.
Yeah, especially with Roach. I mean, those are good fragrances, but once he gets some cheapers, then you in the game.
He not owning the house with those.
I mean, you house with Diaghilev and number 2.
Yeah, with those, you own like your name on the orange juice in the refrigerator, stuff like that. But owning the whole house, nah. They good fragrances.
Well, see, what I told him is that those fragrances are like you got a Mercedes CL 250. It's really a Volkswagen. It's just got a Mercedes logo on it. But if you really want to step into what we're talking about, you want to say you own a house, you gotta get the big dogs. You gotta run with the big dogs.
Yeah, that's true.
He renting a room in the house.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that Elysium is expensive.
It is.
Yeah.
No, and he has Elysium. Yeah, I'm playing with him, but no.
He right now he on a website like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna show him, man. He gonna have to push his wedding back because of you.
He better not.
He getting Diaghilev. He getting Diaghilev right now.
Yeah, but that's a different house. I mean, that's a different fight. He might get kicked out of the house.
Yeah.
He might get kicked out of the house.
See, you step up once you get like number 1, number 2, or number 3, or Diaghilev, or
Hot Lux.
Hot Lux. Well, I wasn't even gonna put that in the category.
Yeah, I know you wasn't. I just felt like saying that
because they teased me some kind of bad when I showed them that I had it. Man, I ain't lying. They teased me some kind of bad.
What?
That's still got Tazo befuddled right now. Like, yo, wait. What does that do? What does that do? He's like, yo, you get compliments? You get compliments?
Tazo he was like, I told him how much they cost.
How long does it last? What?
Yeah, Tazo was going off on that one, boy. He was like, well,
he just couldn't get it.
What for it? Are you serious? Well, how long does it last? What does it smell like? Put the bottle up to the screen. I was like, man, I had that thing for some years, man, and this I had to slow down on because as much as I paid for that, I couldn't Conan it. And truth be told, I only bought it because I liked the gold particles that was in it. I just thought that was so doggone sexy, boy.
Yeah, I guess it is. I don't know. For $3,500, it needs to come with financial advice on how to make my money back.
Yeah. Hey, tell your son to get that one.
Yeah.
Hey man, you know what? If you can buy it, I mean, I know eventually I'm gonna buy some stupid stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it or not, but you know, as your collection grows, you kind of want something different, right? Like everybody got a good collection here. You know,
You
like
do. Mhm.
how many $200 bottles can you buy until you really want to get $1,000 bottle?
Mhm.
There
Yeah,
are
I
people
done.
who have
Yeah, that's
$400
my
Yeah,
thing.
nah, but
bottles.
the crazy thing is, Suits got $1,000 bottles, and then he got Hort Lux.
Well, yeah, that's true. I do got a couple $1,000
He
bottles.
got $1,000 bottles and Hort Lux. So you know,
And Club de Nuit Intense Man.
Yeah, and I got that too. I do.
2019.
I do. But you know what? I bought that because I wanted to see. I wanted to compare it to the Aventus that I had. That's the only. I wanted to compare it to
so
the
what
Aventus. I was like,
Aventus? What Aventus do you have? What year?
I
What year
bought
is
that.
yours?
I bought that in 15.
Okay.
Was it
Oh
15? I
yeah,
think it was
you.
15.
I think you just got you just made it.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad.
I think
It's
after
not.
2016, that's when it
Yeah, I
started
think after
getting
16,
bad.
everybody started complaining. After that,
Yeah.
that's when
Yeah.
everybody was
But
screaming
you know, when I
reformulation.
bought it, I really never wore it because everybody had it. Just like when Cool Water came out, everybody was wearing it. And I didn't, and I prefer Hachiva X over Aventus anyhow. But that Absolute, oh man, I can't stop
I'm
wearing
gonna
that.
have to try the Absolute because when
Man.
I tried it in Bloomingdale's,
Yeah, I like
it didn't hit
Absolute.
me all that much.
Oh, come on, Nosy. You
I'm
love
not
Absolute.
No, I said I like Absolute. Nah, I didn't say I don't
Oh,
like
wait,
it. I
which
was like,
Absolute you talking about? The Cologne or the other
Aventus.
Absolute?
Absolute.
No, I'm talking about the Absolute.
I'm talking about the black bottle.
No, you talking about that clear bottle.
Absolute.
Well, I
Absolute.
just told you. There
Nosy
no
not picking up on
Absolute.
what I'm saying.
You talking about
Oh,
vodka?
all right. You talking about vodka? All right, cool. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, man.
Nosy, I'm just
I don't know.
teasing you, Nosy.
Nah, yo, listen, I'm all game.
Nah, but yeah, that Absolute
But
Hachiva.
Hachiva X, I think Hachiva U would be more like Absolute. X is still kind of fresh.
I don't know. Okay, I put it like this. Me personally,
Absolute, I wouldn't think it doesn't really have. Does it have oud in it?
no, I don't think. No, I don't think.
It's just darkened up. They got like cinnamon and
that they went. The main thing with Absolute is they went from the pineapple to the grapefruit, and that grapefruit is saying something, boy. That
yeah, they
grapefruit.
threw some spices on it.
Yeah, threw some spice.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, Hachiva Oud, that would be third to me. Hachiva Oud would be third. It's good.
I like
but
Hachiva Oud. I like
it would be third. Between Hachiva X, Absolute, and Hachiva Oud would be third. And Absolute.
No, I'm saying I just feel I'm just saying I think Hachiva Oud would be close in comparison to Absolute.
Well, probably because they're both darker. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but
because Hachiva X is still kind of fresh.
Yeah, it is. It's really fresh. But Hachiva Oud has, to me, it's just no sweetness to it. You know, when you say Hachiva, I'm looking for the sweetness in it, like in the regular Hachiva, just a tad bit of it. I wasn't getting any of it. You know, maybe I need to revisit it again, but I wasn't getting any of it.
They threw that oud in.
The sweetness.
That oud covered up that
the sweetness.
That they took it over.
But that Hachiva X, man, it's just absolutely. I mean, it's a tie for me between Absolute and Hachiva X. But I'll pick Hachiva X over Aventus.
Yeah, well, it got that pineapple sweetness.
Yeah.
So Tazza was saying, what about between Absolute or Hachiva X?
That's what I'm saying. To me, I mean, I had did a video on both of them too. That absolute man, because it hit me late. It hit me late when
Oh
I
yeah,
first sampled.
Spence.
I
That is your
didn't
sin
like,
of the day.
yeah. But it's yeah. Oh man, shoot. I could be feeling one on Monday and feeling the other one on Tuesday. They like a tie to me. I love them both.
Do you like the cologne though? The Aventus cologne?
Aventus Cologne.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. I like
I
that one.
yeah, I
I
do,
gotta
but
buy that.
it just didn't last to me. You know,
Yeah,
it
but
just
it's
didn't last.
made for the high heat.
Yeah, I think
but
even though it's good, I like it. I
you know
like
what?
it.
And it was cold when I tried it, so yeah, maybe I need to revisit it.
That's what it was for sure, for sure.
Yeah, maybe I need
That
to
smells
revisit
good.
it.
Aventus Cologne is a fire
So
cologne.
how do you wait, did I ask you that before about the Aventus for her? Yeah, we spoke about that.
Aventus for her.
Yeah. We touched on that.
Tazo said if it don't last, just carry it with you. That's an expensive fragrance to have to reapply.
What's that?
The Aventus
Anything.
Cologne?
I think he mentioned anything.
It's really hard for me to buy
all right,
something
if you don't carry the bottle, take a decant.
Spray your clothes, man. That's my
all right,
advice.
Charm. You said reapplying that period is a no-go.
I mean, it all depends on what fragrance you're talking about. So
right, no, you're saying that the expense is too expensive. When you were making that statement, you were talking about Aventus or Absolute. But you said it was too expensive to be having to reapply.
Aventus Cologne. And Aventus too. I mean, for that kind of price.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Tell them Xerjoff.
The longest lasting citrus
notes. I mean, one of them. I can't. I don't know everything, but I would say Xerjoff for sure.
Xerjoff Renaissance.
Yeah.
That citrus note lasts a long time.
Torino 21.
Parfums de Marley Perseus. That citrus note lasts into the next day.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you.
Lasts a while too.
Yeah, yeah, Perseus. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Yeah, that stinky fragrance. That's Tazo's favorite right there. That one will last a month.
He said that stinky fragrance. I thought it was. He asked about a citrus note.
Man, that's beyond. That's something that they created in a lab right there. I'm telling you, that citrus, boy. I've never smelled the citrus like that before.
Here's another one. Is Delmar similar to Creed Virgin Island Water? I don't think so. To my knowledge, I don't know if anybody else knows. So, do you have Demand? Do you or Suits? Do you have Virgin Island Water?
I have it.
What? Describe it. Describe it to me.
It's the coconut and the lime, absolutely beautiful. The only knock on Virgin Island Water is you maybe get 3 hours. That's it. The longevity sucks.
I don't have it, but I don't remember what I
remember. You gotta apply Virgin Island Water when you get to your destination.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I don't have that issue. Here's the bottle. I don't have that issue.
I'm not getting all these bottles.
No, I'm right in front of my collection, guys. I want to smell it to give an answer.
It's all good.
Nah, I get 7 to 9 hours, but I spray my clothes, man. I'm not into this skin, because what if I'm sweating that day or whatever? I have a routine. I spray my clothes, so I'm gonna get 9 hours.
So here's a question before I go into what Tazo's thing is. So you spray your clothes and you don't spray your skin, or do you spray both?
I spray both. I try not to over douse my skin because it's not gonna matter. Because if I'm sweating and stuff like that, so I have I'll do one on each side, 2 on my chest, but then I'm spraying the back of my shirt twice, the front of my shirt twice, both my shoulders, and my legs. So as I'm walking, moving, and then I spray my arms. So as I'm walking and moving, you're smelling me, and it lasts.
That sounds like a early spray right there.
Yeah, I gotta fit. But if I just do this and do this, it's not gonna last for me. Or I just won't even smell it no more. And then it's just nose fatigue. And how do I know if I still smell it or not?
Okay. So what about the king of overspray? What do you do? What's your spray?
He's
He
Me,
so
buries bottles in the
crazy.
back of his house. He got a
man,
cemetery of bottles.
man, I'm trying to tell you, boy. I spray everywhere. I spray the crack of my tail, underneath my eyelids, on my underarms. I spray.
Oh,
Oh
Nah.
fuck, man! Yo, shit.
oh,
He can't make
oh,
that up. What the fuck?
I'm gonna watch the replay just for that minute right there.
Yeah.
Who's Summer Hummer? That's
I don't know who's-
Pizzaglia, Tazo.
But
You know, Tazo asked me that before. How I like grapefruit, but don't like Perseus. It's just too much.
it's too much grapefruit. It
It's
is
just
too
too much.
I agree with you. That is definitely when I saw your
At least 30.
video and I played it. I said we almost have the same kind of outlook on that video on purpose.
Mhm.
It was too much
It's
grapefruit.
just
When I
too
first
much.
sprayed it, I was like, that is too much grapefruit.
You know what I
Right.
think? My bad. When it comes to the house, apart from the Marley, what they're doing now, they're just attacking the youth.
Yeah,
So
trying to get
what
the
I-
younger generation.
Yeah, so the younger generation is gonna like more of those outgoing, especially when you're going out. Like when you're going somewhere, you want to be noticed. So if you
Mhm.
young and you out there searching, having fun, that's why I tell. Like I know a lot of reviewers who don't like Parfum de Marley. It could be personal, whatever their like emotional reasons are. But for me, I find that house to be very, very good when it comes to getting females. Straight up. If you
Yeah.
about that action, you're gonna like Parfum de Marley.
Well, Parfum Zamali is made to be mass
Yeah,
appeal.
that's appealing.
Yeah. So I got to find out which Summer Hummer. Everybody keeps talking about it now.
And well, you know, Parfums de Marley about to come out with a new fragrance.
Supposedly, but I don't see anything about it.
Imperious or something like that.
I see all these rumors about it, but I don't see anything on Parfum
Yeah.
Zamali's website. And usually when they get it, they send me emails because I usually buy it the first day they get it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a purple bottle.
I saw the Imperious.
Yeah.
But so why are we going nosy? What's your spray routine? And then I'll give mine.
No. Oh yeah, I'm just the skin. I heard, but yeah, I was getting ready to say that too. I heard that was fake. I heard that in that new that Chanel Allure Homme, the new Chanel Allure Homme. I heard that and Imperious was fake news.
Yeah,
it's
fake
gonna-
news.
Yeah,
That's bullshit.
you say fake news, really?
Yeah, someone else said the same
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So usually, and they were saying that it was going to be released in July, but usually if it's going to be released
There'd have been
4 days or
there'd have been
in
some
the next
samples
month,
out.
Yeah. Somebody,
Samples
yeah.
it would have been on their main website. They would have sent emails to all the people that are
Yeah,
subscribed.
reviewer said that was
Right.
fake
Yeah,
news.
I've seen
That
it.
and what is the Chanel drink called? Super Lager or something like that.
Yeah, super light or something like it's supposed
Super
to be
yeah,
Legare,
but yeah,
super
Lagaria or something.
yeah.
But I heard both of those was fake. That was fake news.
I thought it was going to be real, man. I was talking to Charm City about that, but yeah, somebody actually, I saw a reviewer walk into the Chanel store and was like, yo, what's up with this? And he was speaking to the district manager of that area in California. And they were like, yo, we didn't know nothing about this fragrance.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but now for the most part, I'm all skin. I haven't gotten to the clothing yet.
So I do skin, and I actually do the back of my neck and the back of my hair. But then I also do clothes as well. But usually I'm around 10 to 12 sprays, depending on it, unless it's a beast mode fragrance. Like Al-Karashi Blend is a beast mode fragrance. But Nate did 19 sprays, and Al-Karashi Blend is just as beast mode as Blue Sapphire. I don't know.
So how long was he going on?
It lasts the next day. I mean, on skin, Al-Karashi Blend will last at least 12 hours.
No, I'm saying, but how strong was he going on?
Oh,
for the duration,
he was filling up the whole house
for the whole 12.
No, not for the whole 12, but at least for 4 of it, it's a very, very strong fragrance. Very strong fragrance.
I like 4. 4 is nice.
Yeah, it's
4
nice.
hours. That's nice.
It's nice.
See you going off for 4 hours. That's nice. I like that.
It's a crazy fragrance. A lot of the Middle Eastern, I don't know too many Middle Eastern fragrances that don't last a long time. So
My bad, family. I'm just doing some stuff back and forth, but I'm here. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to. So is it Summer Hammer or Summer Hummer?
Yeah, it's Hammer.
There's something Hammer. Something wrong with that name.
Nah, but it is. That is the name. It's Hammer.
Summer
It's Hammer? Oh shit!
So who makes it? Who makes it?
That's Pizzaglia, Lorenzo Pizzaglia.
Oh, the Pizzaglia that they were just doing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What's it called? Summer Hummer. Hold on.
Summer Hammer.
Summer Hammer.
Yeah, that bang, 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 bang.
Yo, I can't front, man. These 2 fragrances from Omar Jane are nice, man.
Omar Jane is a nice house. I want to get some more.
Yeah, I wanted to get that tobacco one for a long time, but
I've been
man,
on
so many things.
for Montebaco Intensivo for like ever because I didn't want to pay full price for it. But man,
Yeah, they were charging me like $275. I said, get the hell out of here.
So I've been on the list for the discount site for 6 months now. I might have to.
Might have to crack. Get
I'm good.
that retail.
Yeah, I try not to pay retail.
I judge fragrances by like how much is it really worth. I see so many other things for $300. I'd rather get than get that. Even though I know it smells good, but I don't want to pay.
Yeah, Spence. So you were you talking about Montebaco Intensivo that you're talking about is a great pickup, or Summer Hammer? Summer Hammer. Here we go. Just looking. What is he gonna say?
Everybody quiet, like, huh? Yeah,
So
type faster.
Hey, what house is Summer Hummer from?
Pizzaglia.
Lorenzo.
Yeah, yes, sir.
No, I only got 3 fragrances from him. I got Sweet Poison, Van Ecstasy, and
Sangria.
Black Sea. Yeah, I only got 3 fragrances. Summer Hummer. I'm gonna have to look into that one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that one.
You like those fragrances suits?
Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad at all. I mean, yeah, I like them. I mean, it's it's nothing spectacular. I mean, they good.
One fragrances for life for every season. Who wants to go first?
Let me think. One fragrance. So if I had to get one fragrance for life for every season, if I just had one fragrance, then I would have to get a fragrance and I'd have to lighten up in the summertime. I would get the Al-Karashi blend. That's my favorite one. So it's a darker fragrance, and I feel like I would just have to lighten it up in the summertime. If I only had one fragrance, just one, that would be my pick.
Does he mean one for every season? Or
yeah, one for every season, John.
To go through, yeah.
Oh,
that's what I'm assuming he means.
4 of them. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, Nosey's correct.
Okay, so if it was one fragrance for every season, wow.
Yeah, that's.
I got it. I'll do mine quick, yo.
Right,
Pick the season. I don't care. 40 Knots, Beverly Hills exclusive, Royal Oud, and shit. I thought of another one. Oud for Greatness. That's it. Those 4.
Nice. All right, I got it. S-Boy.
Whoa, wait, what? Hold on.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Suits. S-Boy, what?
Wait
no. So for the
you gotta check.
For the summer, I would probably do Dewan, Arabian Oud Dewan. For the fall, man, I'm gonna have to go with Angel Share because I got to put it in there somewhere. For the winter, I would do Al Karashi Blend, and for the spring, oh wow, LV Imagination. If I just had to have 4, that would be it.
I'd have to go for the summer, Umbra Calabria. Spring, I'd go
Nice.
with Paragon.
Nice.
For the fall, wow, that's cold-blooded. For the fall, for the fall, it would have to be Santal Oud. It would have that's a Cartier joint, Santal Oud and Santal. And for the winter, it would have to be Oud Infinity.
Okay, I guess after we picking this, he's saying nah. He was saying what I was saying.
he meant one. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh wow, but that's hard to do.
Yelling at y'all.
Yeah, he is.
He's saying you're not listening.
Yeah, we wasn't. Oh, I'm sorry. He knows he did it. But then one.
You know what? Since I already mentioned those, I make it easy for you guys. I don't know if it would be Beverly Hills exclusive, but if I had to pick another one, it would be Sunshine Man from Amouage.
As just one fragrance, that would be the only fragrance you'd wear. You'd rock it.
Sunshine Man is like that.
Yeah,
it works all year.
Something that worked. I guess if I had to just use something that would work all year, I would do Arabian Oud Dewan. I think Dewan, it's like a modern twist on like a fougere, and it's I would do that one. I would think, but that's hard. That's hard because there's so many.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of rough.
Yeah, it is.
1 cent. I don't even wear 1 cent the whole week.
Yeah, I mean, some people don't wear 1 cent the whole day. And we like Carlito, he has a morning and a night scent.
Word, right?
He is gangster.
He's gangster with that.
And he puts me on to some fragrance houses that I've never heard of. Now he's from France, but man, he brings some fragrance houses. So I have some other things like I did the Le Indemodable, and I'm gonna go through. Yeah, because I did that one. I got another one that I'm gonna do, Morph, that he turned me on to. I got a discovery set from them. But I've been doing all discovery sets while I've been traveling because I can take those with me, and then I'll do lives and go through the house like I did this one. So Morph is an interesting house. The house Morph, the bottle has the regular bottle like straight up and down. And then it's got another glass part that's like angled at like a 20-degree angle. It's a pretty cool thing.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they have a Tonka Cola one. Hold on, you're gonna make me get up now.
My pick is Diagolave, of course.
Diagolave.
Yeah, now JN was asking what's my pick? It would be Diagolave.
So that would be
that part, right?
That's my favorite fragrance out of all time. I mean, Roja is my favorite house, period. Shoot. That's why I got so many of them.
Oh, I guess if I had to go one for life, it would be Le Leon.
From Chanel?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Because I guess if you tone down the sprays on Le Leon, you could get that off in the summer and the spring. It's not the heaviest of ambers and patchouli. It's the heaviest in
Oh, go ahead.
in the Chanel exclusives, but it's not overall like the heaviest of dark scents. But anyway, I digress.
Oh no, I just wanted. This is the morph. This is the set. This is called Tonka Tonic, and this is another one of those Coca-Cola type vibe ones. But look at the juice. It's like rose colored.
That's nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
So this is the next discovery set I'm gonna get into.
What house is that?
Morph. Yeah.
Morph?
So Morph.
Never heard of that brand in my life.
No, I hadn't heard of it either. That was the thing, the great thing about the scent of the day, because I put the scent of the day every day up now, and some scents of the days that people put up, I'm like, man, what is that house? And then I'll start doing research, looking up the house, and as soon as I saw the bottle, I'm ordering the discovery set. I'm just crazy like that. I have 6 discovery sets I have waiting to go through.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I got Precious Liquids because I wanted salt and pepper and try those. So they have, I think it's 15 in the discovery set or 16 in the discovery set. So I have Precious Liquids. I got this one more. Day 3. I got the Mean. I have all kinds of discovery sets.
How's that salt and pepper, man?
I like that Eagle.
I haven't had a chance to get to it yet. That after I do Morph, that's what's next.
Okay.
So I might go through it and do it outside of the scent of the day, and then do a live on that. I want to start doing lives on discovery sets and getting them in.
What Eagle East you like, Nosy?
The original.
Oh, nice.
I don't
Me
really
too.
like platinum.
No, you don't? Okay, I respect that.
Yeah, carved
I like
wood
the
is better
original.
than oud wood. Carved oud, man, that's the best, one of the best, sweetest ouds from the House of Thameen out there, boy. Carved oud is a beast. I'm telling you.
If I had one son, it would be soap.
This is crazy.
Yeah, Spencer. Wow.
That's true though. That's
There
a
you go.
fact. I don't know about him being broke, but he definitely soap is a good option.
Hey, that's facts right there.
Yeah,
though.
but if I only have one, if I only could have one, then yeah, I'm broke. Like that's a mean hypothetical question.
Well,
like what?
See, no, but he said he didn't say if you could only have one. He said if you had to pick one. So that means it's a choice to only have one. I guess I'm being technical. I shouldn't be.
All right, but then that's even worse. Who would choose out of the 4 people here? Who would choose to have 1 cent? 9 times out of 10, if we chose to have 1 cent, we wouldn't be talking to each other about fragrances now, would we? But then I digress because I'm stealing from his question, so I'm sorry.
No. I mean, just choosing one scent is hard. It really is.
Sexiest fragrance that attracts women. Beverly Hills exclusive. Works on me like that.
Another 13.
I can tell you the fragrance that I've seen have the most effect on women, and I thought it was basic, is Initio's Musk Therapy. Women seem to go crazy for that.
Musk Therapy. Oh, you think Musk Therapy is basic? I like that. You don't like it?
When I say basic, I mean it's not a fragrance that goes through a whole lot of dry down phases and things.
Oh,
like
transitions. Yeah.
But it is a fresh, clean scent that I think women just love. They like to wear it, and
it's definitely a pretty summer musk. I must say,
the rose musk and the white musk, and I mean it's a that to me.
That Musk Therapy, boy. I'm telling you.
I agree with you, Suits. That Musk Therapy.
Man,
must
that's why
therapy.
that's when you
I
ask
don't
me.
know
I
what
told
to say about it, but that must therapy.
you, man, that's my
That
favorite
must therapy.
initio, man. Must
Yeah.
therapy and then narcotic delight. I killed that narcotic delight. God dog, that's a shame how I treated that bottle. And it
That
just came out.
Coromandel is mean too. Yo, check out. Yo, how JN, how far are you into them exclusives? Because that 1957 is mean. Well, that boy is mean. All right, well, the
Boy is mean.
exclusives is real nice. They do all right. They do all right. They do all right. I'm checking for that Carmet. I think I want that. I mean, I'm flip flopping between that and Acne Studio by Frederick Maul, but I want
I
that
heard that
Cornet.
Acting Studio ain't all that. I could be wrong though.
Nah, I mean, I like it. Like I mean, it's a little detergent-ish.
Man, shoot, Royal Oud introduced me to manhood. I'm telling you.
Royal Oud is in my top 10.
Yeah,
Man.
Royal is like that.
Royal Oud introduced me to man, boy. That boosted my confidence level and everything. I'm telling you, that added some panties to the drawer.
Yo, you ever tried Jersey?
You ain't never collect girls' panties?
Okay,
Nosy?
cool. All right, I just want you to get that out there, so we all clear on it.
You like the girls' panties?
I just wanted you to clear it up for those.
I'm quite sure the man did. The man collected them panties.
For those in the back.
When they came over, they left without them panties.
Yo, for real.
I'm telling you.
I was speaking to Charm about it. I was speaking to Charm about the crazy stuff I used to do, man.
Man, them
So
panties stayed, boy. I'm trying to tell you,
man.
you came over, them panties stayed. You going home with no panties on today, buddy. Shoot.
You got to be that way, I think.
Yeah, that's just a must.
I mean, the person who invented Bedroom Gangster definitely is.
Hey,
I'm doing a video this week on that. I'm going to give you a shout out.
Man, screw a panty dropper. I'm a bedroom gangster. That's what I am. I ain't got time to pull the panties down. I'm pulling them to the side.
Oh, Susie, are you sure you haven't been drinking tonight?
No, I ain't been drinking. I'm tripping off a nosy expression.
And that's funny because, this is the dude that came on with the game face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't familiar with the house. I was intent because I'm trying to learn about this house. Like, okay, 3-day fragrances. I need to really listen, see what's going on with this house.
You should really check him out. So definitely, you should check him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna trademark that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Bedroom Gangsters is.
Hey,
definitely killed that one.
Yeah, I got stuff in my game. I thought I was cool, but I never.
Hey, wait till the fragrances I have in part 2. Man, I'm also gonna do a joint called fragrances that make broke boys be quiet.
Well, your collection, you definitely can.
I'm gonna give one.
You just got hot lux. That should silence the room in itself.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one fragrances that'll help if you're a quick sprinter.
That's a good one.
Then have Smokey would say, "Give me 3 minutes, maybe even 4."
Hey, you know what? I'm slow. I just picked on what you was talking about.
I've been caught on, but what you need a fragrance for if you're a quick sprinter?
Because that's a bedroom gangster. You gotta leave that.
And you gotta leave something. All right, cool.
And we already talked about that DNA.
You gotta leave some sort of impression. All right, cool.
You gotta leave some sort of impression.
Like, and she up there talking about that nigga ain't smell good. He wouldn't be coming back over here. Oh man, something
shoot.
wrong with y'all. I'm telling you, this is
Nah, Charm City did a skit that I wanted to do a different way, but he definitely killed it when he was like, "These fragrances are banned for some reason," something like that. You were like, "You can't wear these fragrances," something in them. That I was laughing my ass
Oh
off.
yeah, he made it like it was a national alert or something.
Yeah,
Somebody was saying,
that shit
"Oh,
was
man, look, you had
funny.
me." I'm
Oh,
like,
I was crying.
we got to pack
Oh
up the
yeah,
clothes,
that
just
was.
take the important stuff.
I think they reported me because it was blowing up. I was doing like 100 or 200 an hour, and then it just flatlined. I think somebody reported me, and they stopped.
Probably did.
The algorithm stopped doing it. Yeah, because that one was funny. That one was.
That was
funny.
good. Yeah, that was bananas.
I had people leaving comments like, "Man, you had me almost throwing all my stuff in the trash."
Yo, for real, when I saw that, I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh shit!" But son kept telling me, "Man, I think he bullshit me, man."
That one I had fun making because I had to keep a straight face on it. That one was funny.
That was good, man.
And that one, because I had some good plugins, like I knew.
So Rob, what does that mean? You go to a female's apartment with a decant. You got a decant. He said he sprayed a woman's pillow so she thinks of him when he goes to sleep. So it's like he either brought the bottle with him to visit, or he brought a decant with him.
Yeah, see, you got to overspray at that point. You can't bring in a decant. I don't know.
But he said he sprays the pillow. That's what I'm saying. Like, he said he sprays her pillow before he leaves.
Wow.
So he got something in his pocket.
Yeah, he do. But I mean, the fragrance carries a different aroma when it mixed with your DNA.
When you were laying on the pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it just carries different. When you spray it on there, I mean, you know, the alcohol and everything come with it. But after you mix with that sweat and all that stuff, and man, listen. Panties going in the bottom drawer.
You know, some girls would just take their panties off and leave it in my drawer. Like, yo, if the next bitch comes, I want her to see this. I'm like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I done heard that before in my day. I heard
they
that before.
They would do that to me, man. They would do that to me. I'd be like, what?
Leaving panties and bras and jewelry behind. So I'm like, God damn, man. I hide so much stuff.
Yo, combs, everything.
Now I've seen like brushes, makeup things, and stuff like that.
Whatever the next female can attribute to a female, they willing to do it.
You me tell you what, a trick that women do when they get in your car, they act like they're trying to look at the visor and they'll put lipstick on the sun visor. When you pull it down, they'll put a little mark of lipstick up there on the sun visor.
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah, women are
that's
dirty.
Fucking cold.
I remember I had a expedition. Man, this girl did that, man. Shoot, I was like, "Oh, you mother! Don't worry about, baby. I got you." And then it just went a whole different way. Man, so that's when Expeditions first came out, man.
That's cold.
Hey, that women dirty, boy. I'm telling you, women are dirty.
JN is trying to say, okay, so JN is saying a panty dropper is not a myth.
You know, man, I'll be straight up. I'm gonna say something to everybody. I've had girls come up to me and be like, "Yo, let's get it on right now," and it's not because of my cologne. I've never.
I mean, panty droppers just in general are not a myth in the fact that there are women who know if they want to have sex with you, and sometimes
within the first 5 minutes, a woman know.
Right.
Within the first 5 minutes, you know. It's up to you to drop the ball.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why after 5 minutes, you should be like, "Are we ready?"
Yo, after 5 minutes, I'm like, "You want to see it?"
Then
I'm trying to tell her, "You want to see it?"
Then it's that. But I mean, as far as like just from a fragrance, it's just part of who you are. So again, if a woman sees you and she's attracted to you, the fragrance is just gonna help.
But she's still in China.
So just fucking having a good time.
Hey, did you read what not so famous YouTuber said, man? Talking about-
The most common thing when this happens, you're right. Oh, my mom must have left and took her off her birthday.
Yeah, realize she said she can't wait to meet you, but she's still in China. Oh,
man.
like that's a good cover up. How long she gonna be in China? I don't know. She on the recovery mission.
Yo, not so famous is funny, man. That dude is hilarious.
Oh, God damn. That Robert Duncan talking about fragrance is the only game he got to get a woman.
Where is that? Hey, well,
this live just went a whole different direction.
Yeah, it's a start.
No, it's all good.
Get you in the door. Fragrance will definitely get you in the door.
I think fragrances help. It helps because if you smell good, then they're gonna want to give you some action.
I'm gonna put it like this: if a fragrance alone gets you the panties, then I'll be looking sideways at that young lady or old lady.
See, I did a video on that on the Real Panty Droppers where I said, if a woman that you don't know, just from smelling a fragrance, drops her panties,
I'm not right.
It has to be a ho.
Something ain't right. You better not fall asleep. You're gonna wake up, all your stuff gonna be gone.
There's a shirt that says, it starts with an H and ends with a V. Be careful.
Real, so no.
Yeah. I think it's a good one. You know what? To be honest, man, guys love that stuff, man. They want to hear it, and when a pretty girl's saying it to your ear, you believe anything. You start thinking the world is green, the goddamn floor is blue. Guys want to hear that. Some guys want to hear that, and you can't be mad at the female if she's gonna make $5,000 saying it's a panty dropper list. Fuck it. What are you gonna say? You gonna say she's wrong? I mean, I would say it's pure entertainment. That's what I'm saying. It's pure entertainment.
Here's the thing, and here's something that I'll talk about and go into the difference. Men and women have different experiences on what they are trying to conquer or achieve. Men, sex is the ultimate goal, where women's security is the ultimate goal. And so anything that men will feel like will help them to obtain their ultimate goal is something that they gravitate towards. And that's why a lot of times men can get duped in doing different things, because if everybody wants to believe that there's something out there that is just going to make a woman go wild, and it just isn't, because a lot of times you got to be in a position where a woman wants you. Now, if you're Jeff Bezos and you got billions of dollars,
they're gonna give it to you. Yeah.
That's the ultimate panty dropper in effect. I mean, it works anytime. It even works in strip clubs. If you start throwing money out, panties
they
drop.
follow you. Yeah.
Hey, you want to know something? In all honesty, I have never been to a strip club.
I have never been to a strip club either. So
I've never been to a strip club.
Yo, you want me to tell you my first experience at a strip club?
What, that was this morning?
Nah, listen, man. So I used to cut hair, right? So I just turned 21. The owner of the barbershop was a wild dude. He was young, but he was wild. I mean, he was older, but he was wild. So he goes, Lenny, you want to see one of my girls from the Bronx? I'm like, from the Bronx? I'm like, all right, let's go. He takes me to Hunts Point. It's called the Wedge. I swear in everything I love, guys. We walked in. This is my first time at a strip joint. We walked in. To the right, I see a girl on her knees under the table. My boy sees his girl. He goes to the stage and she's there dancing bad. badass girl. Yo, I stood by the door over here. I see my boy run to the left. In like 30 minutes, he runs back to me. Yo, I'm fingering them for $1. What's up? I'm like, oh, I was like, oh, you crazy. I was like, yo, that was the most wildest place I've ever seen in my life. Yo, when I walked in there, I was like, yo, what is this? I thought they were all like that.
I don't know. For me, and I don't know. I had girlfriends and I was with women, but I never saw the appeal of being with a woman that I thought was with
Everybody.
men.
Yeah, no.
Never, it
I
just
just
never
couldn't
appealed
get
to
into
me.
the strip
And that's
club.
why I'd never been to a strip club, because to me, why am I going to look at a woman that I'm not going to have sex with and sitting there and spending all my money?
Mm.
It just never appealed to me.
Nah, I just
To
couldn't.
me, it's just entertainment. Like if I go there, I'm just having a good time. A lot of times, they do crazy stuff to you. Like I went to a titty bar in Astoria like a couple years back. When I walk in there, the bartender, she likes me. Then the girls next to me start kissing me. Yo, literally grabbing my stuff, pulling down my pants. I'm looking at the bouncer like, aren't you gonna help me out? He looking at me like, man, that's your problem. I was like, yo, what if this was the opposite way? If I was grabbing her, then you guys be want to grab me, right? You know, it's just entertainment. I don't take none of those girls serious. You know, I was just, if I go there to just kill the night, you know, one of those, like, I don't want to be with this girl. Let's just go have some fun. A bunch of guys go. Just entertainment, you know?
Hey, the man, is the food there good?
Some, yeah. Some of them, yeah.
Yeah,
They
we
actually serve like steak, totones, onions.
were on a live and they said the food at strip clubs are better than bars.
Yo, for real. It's true. I've been to a lot of strip clubs. The food is amazing.
Yo, say sweet and low grandpa instead of sugar daddy.
Oh man.
What is a sweet and low grandpa, man? I ain't no sugar daddy. I'm a sweet and low grandpa.
Yo,
God dang, man. Where's this thing going tonight? Well, I'm telling you.
hey, man, we're having fun.
It's the comments more so that is tripping than we are, man.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
they're having fun. But it looks like, so I guess when I see the staples or whatever, then that's streaming from somebody else's platform. I think we got all our platforms streaming. So I clicked that button that you were talking about.
Okay, yeah. If y'all see that there, click on the screen on your channel, the man and Nosy. Nosy got both of y'all. Click on it.
Click on what?
On the top right corner where it say the top right say stream something. Stream on your channel.
All right.
It says stream on top, but like if I hit that, I might click out of this thing, I think.
No, so if it's up there, then maybe it is already streaming. But everybody,
initiated, I think.
If we can we get some subscribers to everybody? We're trying to get everybody at least to 1,000. We got Nosy and Demand Cologne. I'm at 1,000, but as Sally said, I would like to be at 19,000 if I could.
That's a good one.
But
I got to give you that one.
But no, we just want to help out everybody as we go forward, and we just make that appeal.
Does anybody have the Savage Elixir?
I don't have not one Savage. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I got the Elixir.
This is pretty good, man.
In the chat. All right. How do I put the links in the chat?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm novice. I don't know nothing about that.
Put your links in the chat.
Got it.
I don't know how to do that.
Me neither. I have no clue.
All right.
Well, no. Charm got to put it in there.
Oh
no, anybody, you can put the links in the chat.
Oh, okay. I thought Charm had to.
Let me see if I can find it. I'll try to put the links in the chat.
Since we're talking about some dirty freaky stuff, I love these dirty freaky fragrances. Let me give one for the family. So I call this one the Bussy.
Wow.
Is that the
'Cause this smells
different one? Okay.
Harari, Fayewi, something like that. You know what? Let me show you the actual box.
Nosy, you eating popcorn?
Nah, cashews. Oh, but I forgot I was on a mic. Pardon.
Nosy sleepy.
Nah, I'm easy.
That was funny yesterday. I was looking at that Sally's live, man. Nosy done laid back, stomach all out. He done got. I said, "Damn, Nosy done hit the bed, man." I was like, dang, Nosy.
No, I ain't know.
Yeah, Elixir is my favorite Sauvage. And then someone says, Jan says Zaharoff Royal X smells like sex. I'm trying to think.
You want to hear what I heard Royal X smells like, which is pretty crazy, man. What bugs me out is how people take their time to go after these reviewers. I'm gonna make a video on that. Like, you got channels that devote themselves to go after these reviewers. So they were saying how Triple X, and this is the owner of that company, and that guy Joey Cannoli, he was telling him, yeah, I want Triple X to smell like a man's genitals. And then this guy Joey Cannoli is saying, yeah, if we have two rooms that are close to each other, anything can happen. I'm like, oh shit, this place is crazy. Triple X is not. I get scared of that fragrance. When I hear that shit, I ain't buying that. I buy that fragrance.
Yeah, Triple X is definitely like that.
All right, yeah, Robert Platinum, I appreciate it. Putting mines in the chat. I just put Suits and Scents in the chat, and I'm gonna put Nosy Neighbor and Demand Cologne in the chat as well. So I am subscribed to all those channels, so I want to make sure that we get everybody in the chat, and if we could show everybody some love.
Yo, Suits, you made a video today with that Cartier. It's the same Cartier Nosy was talking about, right? Oh, Suits is on the phone.
Now, Oud and Santal Cartier.
Yeah.
That's a nice fragrance. I mean, some people might not say it's good for the summertime because of the oud in it, but 2 sprays and you good.
Listen, I think that whole
collection is
Cartier oud line fat.
Yeah.
And not too many people chatting about that one, and that one is nice.
I mean,
that whole oud collection. Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, I get it. Hold on.
That you know why, Nosy? Because they're not getting paid, man. You're not gonna hear about fragrances.
You gotta stop that. That's stay hustle. Because when and if you get a chance to get paid, you will too. So, let them live. They earn a chance to be there. They earn that right.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
They earn that right. They put the work that we trying to put in, they put it in already. I mean, who don't want to get paid to talk about their passion? Who don't want to get paid for their passion in life, period? Whatever it might be. So
yeah.
I mean, what's understood don't gotta be said, basically.
Yeah, they got oud and
you smell the oud and vanilla. Is oud and vanilla in that set?
Not the set. I got oud and amber and oud
and amber is good.
Yeah, oud and pink.
Yeah, I got oud and pink.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So that's more than a discovery set. That's one of their little travel sets.
Yeah, that's like what?
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah,
that like
travel.
10,
Yeah.
15? Like 10 mLs, right?
Yeah. No, what is this? Is it 10 ml?
Or
Yeah, I
8?
think so. Yeah, it's about 10 ml. Yeah.
So what's one of the next houses that you guys are gonna look at? So I'm definitely gonna look at Morph because I've never heard of them before. But is there a house that you're thinking about trying to investigate, checking out?
Honestly,
Mm.
go ahead, my bad.
No, go ahead.
Now go ahead, man.
It's hard for me, man, because I don't know. With the collection I have, I go for things that I want, but I'm not really looking at a house like I want this house. If something is good there, I may pick up a fragrance or two, but I'm gonna keep jumping around. I really don't, I just want to buy whatever I like. It's hard to, and plus nowadays they make so many fragrances, they all smell the same.
Mm.
There's a lot that smell similar, but
Like I'm not saying everything smells the same, but a lot of them, how many fragrances can you honestly make?
Yeah, originality is a hard thing to come by now. That's why when the fragrance do come out, that's different. Well, Perseus came out and it was different, but it was just
it's
different in a
different.
different way. So
I want to explore the house of Mathieu Premier a little more. Because right
what was
now,
that, Nosy?
Mathieu Premier,
Okay.
Okay.
that's what is they make incense suave.
Mm.
They
Never
make
heard of that
incense
house.
suave. They make radical rose.
Okay.
I've heard of that name.
The new latest one they make right now is called vanilla powder.
Nice.
I
Okay.
think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They little clear bottles with white
A white sticker, right?
yeah, white wrapping around
With black lettering.
with black writing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Unique Luxury.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Unique Luxury is probably that's the one I bought the most lately from. So I'm definitely checking. I've bought, man, I have like 9 Unique Luxuries now.
Yeah, me too, I think.
So I almost scored your demand because I know you had me in Unique Luxury for a while.
Oh yeah, man, that house is to me is my favorite house. But people don't like it, but I mean, it is what it is,
I don't know. A lot of people like it. It's a nice house. It's a nice house.
What's that? Unique Luxury?
Yeah, Unique
Yeah.
Luxury.
Mm.
How many you got from Unique Luxury suit?
3.
3?
Yeah, I only got 3.
Oh wow.
I gotta buy Zingy.
Yeah, Zingy is nice. Zingy is nice.
That's the latest one, right?
So Tazo
Latest one.
sent out something. Tazo put something out today. I think Istanbul was on sale for like 180.
No, I think he had it for 157, but when I looked on it, it was 188. So he had a better coupon from Fragrance.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Istanbul's good. Istanbul's really good.
Zerjoff.
Yeah, Istanbul is good.
Well, Tiziana Terenzi do all right too, but Zerjoff.
Yeah, I would definitely pick Xerjoff over Tiziana Terenzi. Xerjoff just has so many different ones, and they have great performance, longevity, and
I don't know. That's tough. But go ahead.
diversity. I mean, Xerjoff has about 50, 60 fragrances that I can think of just right off the top of my head.
Shit, Tiziana Terenzi got a lot of fragrances too.
They do.
But Zerjoff, but yeah, Zerjoff.
Yeah, I don't think nobody got Xerjoff because I know I got at least 20 something of them.
Yeah, Zerjoff.
Yeah, Xerjoff got a
Yeah,
lot.
Xerjoff. I got like 22 Xerjoffs. I got like maybe like I don't know, between 15 to 20 Terenzis. I mean, do I like Xerjoff more? I think yes, but I haven't smelled everything from Terenzi to say that's a definite. Because
Yeah,
they have a lot of high end stuff too. We just don't hear about it.
yeah.
Man,
I have a couple from Virtus. Yeah, I mean they're nice. They're nice. I have Vanilla Oud and Boar at Cure. So I have a couple of them. They are long lasting and great performance. I just don't have enough from the house to say it would be my favorite house. I mean, probably the house that I have the most would be Jurjoff and Parfums de Marley and Arabian Oud. Those are the ones that I have the most of, pretty much, I think. I guess Unique Luxury.
Virtus got the sample set.
I know. I saw it, and I think they have two different sample sets. They have a lot
Oh
of.
yeah.
Yeah. I was looking at it and thinking I would check it out. But yeah, they have a lot of fragrances. I just haven't bought a lot from them. But I mean, as far as always liking a scent, Jurjoff usually, I mean, most of their fragrances, I can always say I like.
For me, it's Unique Luxury, then Amouage.
That's a debate. That's no debate. Nishane all day. Well, for me, I don't, you know.
It just I think it depends your style, right? Like if you're a fragrance connoisseur, like we have in the channel, then yeah, Nishane.
Nishane, I definitely will say have the more interesting fragrances.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
But if
mean,
you like getting girls, I would go with Parfum de Marley.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like a Castor, man, some Hop Down. I'm saying a Castor and Hop Down, them right there, definitely coochie getters, boy.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, it's very feeling and out there. Parfums de Marley is nice. Parfums de Marley.
It all depends what you're about. If you're about fragrances, I would go Nishane. If you're about chasing girls, I would go Parfum de Marley.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh,
I mean, some Nishanes are really sexy too. I'm just saying, if you were to say like how many each brand got,
I don't really. What's sexier than Ani, or what's not as sexy as or
as Ani.
Ani is not as sexy as anything PDM got.
No, Ani is
Fan Your Flames.
Did I think the sexiest drink PDM got is Orion? Or I mean Rerun. How you pronounce it? Oriana.
Who you talking about? Parfums de Marley?
Yeah, Oriana.
I think it's Harriet, man.
I think that's one of the sexiest drinks there. Yeah.
Harriet's nice.
Harriet is the lady killer.
Wait.
Yeah, man.
Harriet.
Yeah, Harriet is the lady killer, man. Lying it is. Harriet is.
Okay, so Neff's is not comparable to Harriet.
Of course. No, what I mean is how many.
Nana is not comparable to Harriet.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not necessarily saying it's probably
Wajan for me.
subjective at this point. As far as Neff's or Wajan, I know if
Wajan all day.
But Wajan is a sexy fragrance as well.
Wajan all day. I mean, I got all them bottles, man. Wajan all day.
Yeah. We know about you and the black bottles.
I'm telling you, them black bottles, baby. I'm telling you.
Four horsemen.
Suits in the black bottles. We know about
black
them.
bottles.
Black bottle
Man.
is sexy all day.
No, but I would say I like Nishane as a house more than I like Parfum de Marley. So I'm not this. I'm into fragrances, but if I'm into chasing girls, I think. Not saying that Nishane don't have a few bangers. It's just that I think Parfum de Marley's has more bangers for that situation.
More mass appealing drinks. That's just basically what it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mass appealing. Now I can say if I'm looking at it from a connoisseur type mentality, Nishane is more interesting. But if I'm looking at it from if I'm going to get compliments, I would say I get more compliments with Parfum de Marley fragrances than I would with Nishane.
Yeah, from the compliments. From the mass appealing. If you're looking at it from the mass appealing standpoint.
Right. But I'm not necessarily saying it's a better how.
You're not answering it as the basic perfume consumer.
That took a long time for him to say that.
No, because I mean that's just
Did
the
you
truth.
doze off while you was talking?
Nah, I didn't. But you're not. You're really not answering it. You're not answering it as the basic perfume consumer.
Well,
You're answering it. The question was posed to enthusiasts. You know, that's basically
right.
You know what I mean?
I would say this. I own more Parfums de Marly than I do Nichane. And so then that kind of, even from the enthusiast standpoint, that kind of answers my question. Because
okay, well, can I ask you this?
Money has been put more in Parfums de Marly.
When at what point in your journey were your PDMs bought?
Okay, so that's another question, because you could get PDM at Macy's, or Nordstrom's and then Neiman Marcus, and
right.
So that's another point. I can say that some of the first
right. I was getting ready. I was gonna let you finish.
Macy's sell Parfums de Marly?
Nah, he didn't mean that. He didn't mean that.
I mean,
he didn't mean that.
Nordstrom's.
But I was gonna say, for most of us, PDM is in the beginning of our journey.
Yeah, when I went,
the majority of your PDMs.
I want this fragrance called Niche, and they Parfums de Marly.
They took you to the Parfums de Marly section. Yeah,
they took me right to the Parfums de Marly section.
Fact. Yeah, most PDMs in collections like ours were purchased early in the journey.
That's well, I will say it started early in the journey. So early in the journey, I had Layton, I had
Harrod,
and then I came
early in the journey. The majority of your niche makeup was probably PDM.
Percival, I had Percival.
Nah, man. I mean, I own about even Nichane, Parfums de Marly.
Really?
Oh, then then you kind of just started collecting your fragrances. Because when then all right, then you just started collecting niche fragrances, I should say, because
I have a collection for years.
Nichane and Parfums de Marly weren't really around.
Yeah, they were.
I together? Not really.
Yeah. 8 years ago? Yeah, man.
Hey, fellas, I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing. I gotta get up in the morning. I can't hang like Nosy the Man. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, I'm starting to get into
all night.
Probably gonna have to cut it. But I do want to say I appreciate everybody coming on, and we will try to continue to do this with getting us together again. All right, guys. I appreciate it, everybody.
Salute.
Take care.
All right, fellas.
Good night, everybody. God bless.
Thanks for having me, my guy. Peace.
This was real beautiful. We're gonna continue.
Word up. Nosy Charm Suits. Good night, family.
Yo, another time.
We'll fix it, man. We'll fix it. Don't worry, my G.
No. Holla at the gram or something.
I got you, my G.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.